Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless. Next 2 weeks, Victor drags Diane down Phyllis' wild proposal for Billy Lucy the Liar. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, September 9 to September 20, reveal that Kyle Abbott, Michael Miller, will finally lock in a custody agreement with Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, as these co-parents work to put Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, first. During the week of September 9 to 13, Kyle will also get a hint about Audra Charles, Zalika Silver, betrayal of Victor Newman, Eric Braden. When Kyle realizes Audra may have outed Victor as the mystery investor to Nate Hastings, seen Dominic, he'll jump at the chance to make his co-CEO look bad. Kyle won't have proof, but he'll definitely try to make Victor see that Audra is bad news. Later, Victor will find out Audra has made a rogue move, so that'll cause even more issues. The aftermath could bring Audra's firing or at least put her on very thin ice. Either way, Audra will blame Kyle and go after him for vengeance, so he'd better watch his back if how she treated Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, is any indication. Other Y&R spoilers say Victor will score information on Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and a risky deal that could cause him to crash and burn at Chancellor. Lily Winters, Crystal Kahlo, will supply this info, but she'll leave out the name of the company Billy wants to acquire. We'll see Lily become a bit wary of her alliance with Victor, so she'll push for a written agreement between them. However, Lily will point out that Victor could steal Billy's thunder by having Newman strike the deal he wants instead. It would ruin Billy's launch and prove he's not going to deliver on all these grand promises he's making. Of course, there could be a snag since Billy will strike this deal awfully fast. Billy will be in celebratory mode soon enough, and won't let Chancellor, Connor Floyd, rain on his parade with any criticism. When it becomes obvious to Chance that he's not getting the co-CEO spot, he'll bail on Chancellor entirely. Chance will ditch the company and hint to Summer about potentially going back to work at the police department. Next, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, will get sneaky to find out if Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, is actually taking her medications. That'll lead to Mariah making a stunning and perhaps unsettling discovery. As for Sharon, she'll have another fantasy about making out with Nick. Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby, will also find more ways to torment Sharon and pressure her to cause drama, while Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, rushes to her own defense over the Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, cheating fiasco. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, will decide what the future holds. Sally already said she planned to steer clear of Adam from now on, so she may double down on that plan and insist their relationship is truly over. Although Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, will once again try to make amends with Kyle, he won't be interested. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will work to comfort Diane as he makes a vow and tries to lift her spirits. Unfortunately, Diane will cross paths with Victor soon after, so he'll get under her skin and drag her down following Jack's pep talk. Over with Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, she'll have a tense encounter with Lily. There'll be some clashing over Lily's alliance with Victor and all the plotting against Billy, so Victoria may show off her protective side when it comes to her ex. Across town, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, will have a proposal for Billy to consider. Since Phyllis needs a job, could she end up going to work for Billy? Phyllis will also become a bigger part of all the Sharon chaos, since she'll give Nick a wake-up call about Sharon being out of control. Once Daniel Romalotti Jr., Michael Graziadei, catches Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, lying to him again, he'll grow increasingly concerned and make a prediction about more trouble. Lucy's deception could easily cause additional problems with Sharon if it involves a hush-hush visit with Faith Newman, reeling Castor. Regardless, Sharon's storyline will come with some dangerous twists and turns. In fact, this may be the reason Y&R is having Chance return to the GCPD. Chance may take steps to get back into police work during the week of September 16 to 20. And not a moment too soon, since there will be some investigations that he's needed for. Phyllis may also settle into a new alliance with Billy if he indeed hires her. Could Phyllis become Chancellor's COO and help Billy fight back against Victor and Lily? Finally, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will try to help Kyle repair his damaged family relationships. We'll see Claire grow closer to Kyle in the process, so it won't be long until this friendship veers into romantic territory. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Summer won't be happy when she gets updates on Kyle and Claire's evolving relationship, so stay tuned to watch her reaction. Over the next 2 explosive weeks on The Young and the Restless, Geno City is going to be the battleground for intense power plays, wild schemes, and shocking betrayals. At the center of it all is Victor Newman, once again pulling the strings behind the scenes, but this time his target is Diane Jenkins. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers has a bold proposal for Billy Abbott that's bound to shake things up, and Lucy Romalotti's lies are about to send shockwaves through her family. Let's dive into all the drama coming to GC. Victor's ruthless move against Diane. Victor Newman is not a man who forgives easily, and Diane Jenkins has found herself on the wrong side of the Newman patriarch. After months of keeping an eye on her, Victor decides it's time to take action and eliminate the threat he perceives her to be. Even though Diane has worked hard to rebuild her life, especially with Jack Abbott, Victor isn't convinced of her change of heart. He believes she could be a ticking time bomb, ready to hurt the people he cares about. In true Victor fashion, his attack isn't a direct one. He's far too cunning for that. Instead, he begins to gather damning information that could destroy Diane's newfound respectability and her relationship with Jack. And it's not just about undermining her personally. Victor's move against Diane is also a power play against the Abbotts. He wants to make sure Jack knows who really runs this town, and that anyone who allies with Diane will face consequences. Behind the scenes, Victor enlists a mysterious ally to dig deep into Diane's past, hoping to find something she's hidden. It's only a matter of time before skeletons come tumbling out of her closet, and when they do, Victor is poised to drag Diane down in the most public and humiliating way possible. Will Jack stand by her side when the truth comes out, or will Victor's plan succeed in tearing them apart? Phyllis' wild proposal to Billy. While Victor's gunning for Diane, Phyllis Summers is up to her own brand of trouble. Never one to sit still for long, she's been bouncing around Geno City trying to find her next big move. Her latest idea? Partnering up with her ex, Billy Abbott, in a business deal that has everyone raising their eyebrows. Phyllis proposes that she and Billy team up to take over a media company that's on the verge of bankruptcy. She sees this as the perfect opportunity to rebuild her empire, but there's more to her plan than just business. Phyllis, always with an ulterior motive, knows that working closely with Billy could also stir up trouble for Lily Winters, who's been keeping a close eye on her ex-husband. Billy, however, is hesitant. While part of him is drawn to the idea of being in the media world again and working alongside Phyllis, he's also aware that nothing with Phyllis is ever simple. She's unpredictable, and teaming up with her could put his other relationships, particularly with Lily, in jeopardy. Phyllis doesn't take no for an answer easily though. She's convinced that this partnership is exactly what they both need, and she's not above playing dirty to make it happen. Will Billy be able to resist Phyllis' wild proposal, or will he get pulled back into her chaotic orbit? One thing is for sure. If they do join forces, it's going to cause waves not just in business, but in their personal lives as well. Lucy's web of lies. Meanwhile, Lucy Romalotti has been struggling to keep her head above water, and it looks like her lies are about to catch up with her. Lucy has been hiding some big secrets from her family, and the truth is going to come out in a way that no one expects. For weeks now, Lucy has been feeling the pressure of trying to maintain a perfect image. She's been juggling her responsibilities, her relationships, and the expectations of everyone around her. But beneath the surface, she's been lying to everyone about what's really going on in her life. One of Lucy's biggest lies involves her father, Daniel Romalotti, who has been trusting her with more freedom than she's ready for. Lucy has been sneaking around and making choices that are not only reckless but dangerous, and now it looks like those decisions are about to have serious consequences. When Lucy's lies are exposed, it won't just affect her relationship with her father. The fallout will ripple through her entire family, including her mother, Heather Stevens, who has been struggling with her own issues lately. Heather has been trying to rebuild her relationship with Lucy, but this betrayal might be too much for her to handle. The truth about Lucy's deception is going to come out in a dramatic way, and it's going to force everyone in her life to reevaluate their trust in her. Will Lucy be able to repair the damage she's done, or will her lies destroy her family's already fragile peace? A city on the brink. As these storylines unfold, the residents of Genoa City are about to be pushed to their limits. With Victor's plot against Diane gaining steam, the Abbotts will have to rally together to protect one of their own. Jack will find himself torn between his loyalty to Diane and the growing evidence against her, all while Victor watches from the shadows, ready to pounce. Phyllis' proposal to Billy will create even more tension in the already strained relationship between Billy and Lily. If Billy agrees to work with Phyllis, it could be the final nail in the coffin for his romance with Lily, and that's exactly what Phyllis is hoping for. And as Lucy's lies unravel, the Romilati family will face one of their toughest challenges yet. Daniel and Heather will have to figure out how to parent a daughter who's made some very grown-up mistakes, and Lucy will have to face the consequences of her actions head-on. The next 2 weeks in The Young and the Restless are going to be filled with betrayals, schemes, and explosive revelations that will change the landscape of Genoa City forever. As always, the stakes are high and the drama is even higher. Fans won't want to miss a minute of the action as these powerful storylines collide and set the stage for even more twists and turns to come.